And welcome back. Supersonic Racing.
I want to play that game. Can we play that game on this channel?
Sonic R?
Yeah.
Immediate yes.
Yes, awesome.
I could literally, next time we record, I'll bring it.
Oh, that's right. You have like the Sega Gems collection.
Yeah, we could do that and Sonic the Fighters in the same go.
I would love that. Nothing would please me more.
It'll be a one and done. Actually, no.
Saying I could play as Beam the Dynamite. Is that his name?
Yeah.
What the hell is a dynamite?
Mistranslation, I think.
I hope so.
Dude, I can't fucking wait for CD to bring back fucking Mighty and Ray.
What do you mean,
Obscure.
Mania?
Yeah. What'd I say?
You said CD.
Oh, no, Mania. Yeah, that one. I was thinking of
I
CD.
mean, it's similar to CD.
I was thinking of CD because that's in the collection as well.
Really? They're including it?
No. It's in the Gems collection.
Oh, okay.
They give you CD, Fighters, and...
I thought you were saying that, like, Mania's gonna include CD.
Oh no, that'd be
awesome.
That would be sick, but not the case.
Crap, I really need to pay attention to what they're sending out. It's like the 8th time it's happened.
Have you ever played Sonic R before?
No, but it looks interesting.
I'd say we could do co-op, but it would be unfair. Not because I played it before, but because Sonic is way too good compared to everyone else.
Well, can't you play as like Super Sonic or some bullcrap like that?
Yeah, and Jesus Christ, there's like, it's the insta win button. It's like literally impossible to lose against Super Sonic, and it's so like unfair that if you, let's say, play as Amy and you're against Super Sonic, he will only like walk, because if he's in a full sprint, you'll never catch him.
Wow.
Actually, I guess that can't really happen because the way the game works is if you do, if you play as a unlockable character, you only race unlockable characters.
Oh, okay.
So like if you're like Mecha Knuckles, you can only race against Super Sonic, never normal Sonic. But the fucking soundtrack though, that's the reason people ever play that game. So yeah, look forward to that, internet. There was a fucking playthrough I saw where they were playing it, and one of the guys just like in the middle of it asked, "Why are we doing this? We're not gonna get famous. We're not even having fun." I was like, that is a great way to sum up that game.
Is the game not fun at all?
I mean,
It looks chaotic.
it's not that it's not fun. It's just like, it's really fucking bad. Because like the entirety of the game equates to one cup in Mario Kart.
Huh.
Like, you know, you have 8 cups, each with 4 races a pop. There's 5 tracks in this game total. Granted, one thing that they do that is pretty cool is I think in the... I don't know if it was in the original, but one of the other versions, they added like dynamic weather, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like every time you play, it'll be like fall, summer, winter, whatnot. It'll be raining, it'll be snowing, and if it snows, all the water freezes so you can run over it. It's a nice touch, but you know, why didn't you make 40 other tracks?
Yeah, I think its main issue is that it's too non-linear.
Yeah.
And it just looks confusing, the track, because there's so many different ways you could go.
The tracks are designed horribly.
Yeah.
Like, fucking in the first one, if you know what you're doing, you could finish it in like 20 seconds. I think. I haven't played it in a minute. But yeah, when we record that, you'll definitely be playing that one.
Cool.
And then we'll do a run of the fucking story mode in Sonic the Fighters.
There's a story mode?
Very loosely. It's
Awesome.
as much story as fucking like Mortal Kombat for the like the original ones.
Okay.
Like here's the plot. Dr. Robotonic.
Robotonic?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. The name has a mistranslation.
Awesome.
Is conquering the world, and you need the 8 Chaos Emeralds to stop him. And like you need to fly a ship that has a 1-seater. So all the characters have an emerald and they have to fight to see who gets to go to him. Yeah. Metal Sonic's in the game and he's actually hard as fuck. Like he's an unplayable boss character towards the end.
Oh, he's not playable?
Not on the original. If you bought it on the 360 or the PS3, he's playable.
Oh, cool.
Despite that, I'm not fucking buying that game.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Not gonna justify I played it one time for the channel. like I could give a fuck about, because they added him and some rabbit character, I think.
Was it Cream?
No, it's a brand new character.
Original the rabbit.
Yeah, literally. But like I said, I'm not gonna spend $20 to play it one day for like 1 hour and then never touch it again. When it's basically the same fucking game.
Mm-hmm. You want to play Sonic 3D Blast? That was my least favorite game of all time.
Yeah, we'll put that on the list.
That game just sucks. Like, it's not like Sonic 06 where it's bad, but at least it's funny and fun to play because of how bad it is. It's just bad.
It's just not fun.
Yeah, it's like agony. Like, the controls suck, the camera angle is terrible. It's just not, it's an eyesore, it's not pretty to look at.
I like how we focus on doing bad games over the good ones.
I feel like there's more to talk about when you play a bad game.
True.
Because you can see where things went wrong and you can see what they were trying to do. Like, a good game, all you can do is really praise it. And that only goes so far.
Like, literally, I just cannot wait till we do 06.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward
Like,
to
that is... First of all, it's going to take, like, 12 years, because that's probably going to be one of our longest projects. Like, goddamn. But, yeah. And then we'll... You know, it sucks. I was looking into getting a 3DS... not emulator. Capture card.
But they're, like, really expensive.
They don't fucking make them anymore, from what
Really?
I saw. There was one guy who used to... How it worked was... You would mail him your 3DS, and then
And he would just install it for you?
Yeah, because it's a lot of technical shit, and you could do it yourself if you wanted, but I don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
So, like, I'd pay the extra $50 to have a professional do it. But he doesn't do it anymore. And I looked everywhere else, and I found, like, shit for that, and it's like, oh, this one doesn't work, and it breaks your 3DS.
So, jeez.
And I fucking blows, because I really want to do Sun. Like, really bad.
Why? Why do you want to do Sun?
Because just like you said, I have a lot to
Oh.
talk about bad games.
I don't think Sun is a bad game. It's just I don't personally like it that much.
Here's why I'll
Like,
say...
I feel like it's a good game if you're getting into the series for the first time, or if you like story-driven games, then you'll love the game. But
Here's why I'll disagree with that. If you like story-driven games, this is like the bare minimum of story. Like, every conflict is very forced.
yeah,
It's not very unique. Like, the whole, like, my mom doesn't understand me trope. I mean, that's, like, been done in every TV show, movie ever imagined.
yeah.
And, once again, they have the, like, well, why did she want to kill the world or conquer it?
I don't remember. But the thing is, it's like, if you like story in video games, then you'll like it, because by far, out of all the Pokemon games compared to them, I mean, it has the most story by far.
I just wish they put more effort into it. Like, don't throw all these characters at me and just expect me to, like, give a shit.
Well, I tried to make it like a more wholesome experience, but I like the old traditional Pokemon where you're out adventuring by yourself, and, you know, it's your own adventure. Like, you don't have anybody, like, interrupting it every 2 seconds. Because it's like, I want to see the world for what it is. I don't want somebody to walk up and describe to me, like, oh, this is blah, blah, blah town.
And you're stopping Team Rocket because you want to and not because...
Yeah. Like, I want to form my own opinion about the city. You don't have to give me your own. Kind of like that philosophy. Where it's like, let me just play the game for myself.
I would just prefer Pokemon either does no story or put more effort into it.
I prefer no story, or just very little story. Like in Gold and Silver, like, all you know is that Team Rocket's back. You need to get 8 gym badges, and you need to complete the Pokedex. Like, and then everything else is up to you. Like, you can create your own story around that.
Like, that plot twist with the whole... the mother's evil, who didn't see that coming from a mile away?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and not to mention that was Lily's mom.
Yeah.
It was like, there's 3 white people on the island.
And they all have the same eye and hair color?
Yeah. I was like, really? Like, how dense do you have to be? Or at least, you know, a child. That's another thing. A couple of people, like, will argue that, like X and Y specifically, they'll be like, well, of course it's not, the story's silly. It's marketed for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why I call bullshit on that. Everything about it was saying, like, Gen 1 in 3D. That is purely playing on nostalgia of kids who played it back in the day.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, most people that play Pokemon are, like, in their 20s.
Exactly.
I mean, little kids don't play Pokemon.
I mean, they do, but not nearly. They're not the ones fucking buying the $50 Pokemon Go Plus.
They're not buying both versions of every game.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, little kids aren't playing Pokemon anymore. They're usually just playing, like, smartphone games.
like Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't like when they just make things either too silly or too easy.
Mm-hmm.
But that pissed me off about Mario 3D Land. Because like that whole thing was playing off nostalgia of Mario Bros. 3, like with level design, music, what have you. I'm like, then why'd you make it so fucking piss easy?
Well, I think games are just getting easier now because people have a lot less patience.
Well, that's like a philosophy of some developers, I guess, to like make it more, you know, like casual.
Yeah.
I hate saying that word. But I mean, like, but then you have Donkey Kong Country Returns, which will kick your shit in.
Yeah. But I feel like that's appealing more to like an older generation
I just wish
because it's been around since the 90s.
I just wish Mario did more like that, because like Mario Bros. 3 is one of my favorites, and that game gets fucking hard towards the end. At least, you know, I think so.
Yeah.
Like when you get to World 8, like shit means business. And that's why I hate Pokemon. Was that whole like rant? This is the same battle from when the episode started.
No, this is a different one.
Oh, because I zoned out for a second. I was like,
I'm surprised I'm still alive because I only have like 2 Pokemon left.
nah, you're chilling. But yeah, let's see how Let's Go goes, because like I hope it's good.
I'm sure it will be. I mean, it looks amazing.
I'll enjoy it because I'm betting on it.
There's not really a Pokemon game I hate. It's just Sun and Moon happen to be the ones that I like the least out of all of them.
I mean, like the thing with Pokemon is that like it's inherently fun because
Yeah.
of the battling. But it's just
True.
like I don't want to fucking wait 20 minutes of like dialogue that I can't skip.
Yeah, I mean, if there's an option where you could go it alone rather than have like a character follow you around, I would have the option where you go it alone.
Like, and I think of like Paper Mario 1 where there's a shitload of talking, but I actually like the characters, so like it's cool. I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, I didn't even like myself. You know what bothered me about the character you play as?
What?
They rarely change his facial expression.
Oh, well,
What?
that's more of like an aesthetic thing though.
I hate
But
it.
that was pretty lazy.
I fucking hate it when you have a scene where it's like, I'm gonna blow up the world, and everyone in the room is freaking out, and then you're just there with your smug fucking smile.
Well, they could get away with that in these games when your character doesn't have it, because it's so like simplistic that your
yeah,
character
you don't
doesn't
even
have a face.
You don't have a mouth. You have
Yeah.
eyes. That's why it's like it's fine. But like, if you're going to the trouble to, and like everyone else has animations except you.
Yeah. But I mean, well, I guess Legend of Zelda does that better. I mean, Link always has like facial expressions.
I mean, he's like normally like no emotion or anger
Yeah.
or like astonished, never really happy.
Because he's supposed to be like the vessel for the player. Like you're supposed to reflect what you're feeling onto the character. That's why he doesn't talk or give any input. Because it's supposed to be you. And it's not trying to put like words in your mouth. But they do it better with Link because they have like facial expressions and it feels more like a human rather than like a puppet.
That's what I like how they handled like Breath of the Wild, where like in the very few times where you had an option to say something, I appreciate that. Just that, like it doesn't change anything, but it's like it's whatever.
Yeah, that's why I love Wind Waker, because the way Link behaves in that game, he's so vibrant with all his different... Like, he has so many expressions.
Does he have a brother in that game?
He has a sister.
Oh, is it? Because like every time I play Hyrule Warriors, like since he doesn't talk, like a little message will come up of like him and like someone like talking through his necklace saying like, "You can do it, big brother."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, who the fuck are you?
We need to play Wind Waker. That's my favorite Zelda game of all time.
Is it really?
Yeah. Like, Breath of the Wild would have been first, but Wind Waker just has such an amazing soundtrack. Wind Waker has a soundtrack that Breath of the Wild was missing.
Wind Waker was the first Zelda game I really fucking wanted, because I played it for 10 minutes when I was a kid, and I loved it. And then like when I was gonna buy it, it was like $40, and I was a poor fucking kid, so
Yeah.
I'm like, alright, I guess I'll never have it.
I think I got it on sale somewhere.
I almost bought it for the Wii U just because I wanted it, but I'm like, the Wii U is dead, so I'll just wait till
It looks amazing on the Wii U.
Yeah, that.
And I
HD.
hope they port it to the Switch. That would make me very happy.
I'd be down if they did, because like I think before Wind Waker came out, they released like a collection for the GameCube
Yeah, they did.
of like
Yeah, it was, like,
one,
Ocarina-
2,
time.
I think it had like all of them, didn't it?
Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, I believe.
And I think it had a demo for Wind Waker,
Yeah.
and then it had like Link to the Past as well, maybe.
Oh yeah, I think it had like a bunch.
Like, and I'm like, I wanted that. I'm gonna look it up right fucking now.
Probably get it on Amazon. Oh crap.
Fucking, if only it was in HD.
That was confusion.
That would have been the fucking dream. But you know what? We're gonna have to finish these guys next time.
See you then.